This is an original 1969 Chevelle Super Sport that came from the factory with Fathom green paint and a parchment bucket seat, 4-speed interior. And that's exactly how it sits today. The interior all appears original to me. Car's been repainted once, and when it was repainted, the 1970 SS stripes were put on. That's what the previous owner wanted. The paint job, I'm guessing, is probably 10 to 15 years old and has been wet sanded and buffed to an awesome shine. I mean, this car has been driven. This is not a trailer queen, but it is an absolutely rock solid laser straight 69 Chevelle Super Sport with a few little paint chips and stuff, but an absolutely beautiful car. As we go here to the front end on it, a lot of this car has the original chrome on it still. The front bumper and back bumper are original. They're not perfect, but they're very nice original condition. We've got some little scuffs and stuff up here and a couple paint chips right here below that bumper. Motor has been overhauled and completely redone. This is a numbers matching motor. On the 69 Chevelles, back on the driver's side rear, the VIN number stamped in there where it should be. It's got the stock manifolds, but this the block's been decked, so the factory codes down here under the alternator are gone. They're hard to read, put it that way. You can barely see them there, but the factory VIN number matching motor, it is. The VIN number's right on the back of the block where it should be. Car has power steering, power disc brakes. As we look here across the top of the hood lines up and fits beautifully in a nice gap. Car sounds great. I need to adjust the idle a little bit. It's on fast idle. Need to get that idle turned down just a little bit on it. As we go around here to the front of the hood, like I said, the driver's side hood gap is perfect. As we go all the way across the front, we got a nice gap all the way across there. Passenger side gap's nice as well. I know the white stripes aren't factory, but in my opinion, I love it. I think it looks great on this car. Car's riding on a set of American Racing Chrome 17-inch torque thrust rims. Another thing I might do to it is put some raised wet letter tires on there. But the car's got an awesome look the way it is. We talked a little bit about the front bumper and the back bumper. They're original, so they have some scuffs and stuff like that on them. Grill and stuff looks original as well. Very presentable, very good shape there. This Fathom green metallic, it's got a ton of metallic in it, and it's just absolutely stunning out in the sun. So the hood paint and everything is excellent. As we go over here to the passenger side front fender, absolutely no bubbles or blisters. The paint's beautiful. We got a couple little chips right here, little rock chips, very tiny along this door edge. Other than that, no bubbles, blisters, nothing like that in the door. And what I like about this is this paint job wasn't done yesterday. I purchased this car, I think 3 years ago, and sold it to a gentleman, and he's a guy that's bought 5 or 6 cars from me. He trades about every 2 or 3 years, and he just traded it in. So I know, and the paint job was a little older when I bought it the first time, so I'm guessing the paint about 10 years old, and it still looks fantastic. Original door handle, very little wear on it, a couple little scuffs and stuff, but very nice shape. There's your corner of the door, absolutely rust-free, both sides. Bottom of the front fender, bottom of the rear quarter, excellent. Rockers, excellent. Over the wheel wells, perfect. No bubbles, no blisters, no issues anywhere. It's a really nice, solid car, guys. Also, if you go to our website, coyoteclassics.com, you're going to see that the floors, frame, and trunk are all rock solid original as well. Door rubbers, they're older probably replaced during the paint job, but they're in great shape still. Here's your corner of the door. Absolutely no body filler in there whatsoever. Again, I'll mention, I believe this is the original interior. It came from the factory with parchment interior. It's got just enough wear on it that it could still be original. The door panels and armrests and stuff like that are in great shape. The scuff plates are definitely original or older. They have some wear on the scuff plates. Carpet's nice on it. Dash pad is excellent. I don't see any cracks on the dash pad, but a tachometer was added on the top of the dash. It's got the correct SS396 dash, SS steering wheel, 4-speed console, Hurst shifter. Bucket seats are nice. You can tell they weren't redone anytime, you know, been done a long time ago if they were redone, or they're original. It's got the correct GM seat belts. It's got the retractable ones here, GM. As we look in here in the door jamb area, very, very solid quarters. Dome light works. Headliner looks original. I don't see any rips or tears or anything there. We do have a little, if I'm going to do anything to the interior, I would suggest the rear sail panels are a little wrinkly. Back shelf is new. That's nice. Armrests, you can tell, I mean, they're scuffed up a little bit. That plastic, the paint on the plastic scuffed up just a little. Seats are excellent. No rips or tears or anything on the seats. We do have a couple little scuffs over there. A couple little chips, it looks like, on the seat material. No rips, but door shuts great. Rubbers line up excellent. Our roof rail rubbers and all those rubbers are still nice and pliable. It does have the dual chrome mirrors. And as I mentioned earlier, this car is laser straight. It's a dark green, original color, shows everything, and is absolutely beautiful. Dual exhaust sounds good. It's got a nice rumble to it. Trunk gap looks nice and wide all the way across there. Same thing on the driver's side. Back bumper looks excellent, but you do have, if you get on top of it, you can just see it's original. You got some little tiny little scratches in it. But it cleans up nice. It's got the nice exhaust tips on it. Driver's side, sorry, the exhaust is a little loud. Driver's side is just as nice as the passenger, laser straight. We do have some rock chips down here, the lower, right down in here. A few little rock chips, very small. No rust, no bubbles, no dings or dents anywhere in this car that I can see. Again, our door gap looks nice, lower quarter looks excellent, rocker panel. Lower fender does also have some little rock chips in it, down low. No rust, no bubbles, but it does have some chips from driving. This is just a super standout car. Sounds great, looks great. Sit behind the wheel, it feels great. Corner of the door is perfect. Go along the bottom edge of the doors, all nice. When they did repaint it, it was jammed properly. I don't think this car's been any other color but Fathom Green. I think it's probably, I'm guessing it's been painted just one time. Door panel looks excellent. Armrest, you got some chip paint. That plastic stuff on the armrest, it just don't last like the vinyl. So, you know, over time that just gets kind of crappy. You got some chips in that. Driver's side seat, no rips or tears, nice and clean. Driver's side retractable seat belt works. Window rolls up and down great. All the rubbers are nice. I'm guessing they replaced all the rubbers when the restoration was done. Rubbers, felts, roof rail, everything. So it has cobalt gauges. It's got a cobalt tack, yeah, and our idle's just too fast, guys. It's idling at 1300. It definitely needs to come down, so we're gonna adjust that as soon as we get it back. Oil pressure running at 50 pounds. Temperatures running at 185. Horn works, original horn, original SS wheel. Wipers are in working order. Heater fan works. We'll keep the heater going. AM FM Chevy cassette. Got a nice stereo in it. Emergency brake works. Gas gauge works. The heater's throwing out some nice heat right now. Console's got the spots for our seat belts right here. The factory GM seat belts. It's got the shift plate and everything. Like I said, this car is just right. I mean, absolutely, in my opinion, no clone. It is a numbers matching motor. Just everything is right on this car. Factory buckets, factory parchment interior. The front disc brakes, the power steering works great. There's no squeal there. This car is fantastic. Hit the brakes, absolutely no pull. Steering is excellent. Front end feels great. I mean, numbers matching 69, Chevelle Super Sport, 4-speed, Fathom Green. Drives awesome. What more could a guy want? There's your synchros. There's first gear right there. This exhaust has got a nice rumble to it too. Speedometer works as well. We can talk about that at all. There you go. Absolutely thrilling ride. Goes through the gears fantastic. Absolutely no shake, shimmy, 65, 70 mile an hour right down the road. Just as smooth it could be. If you're looking for a super sport 4-speed that's just an awesome driver that you can take to any of your local car shows and be proud of, this is it, guys. Here's your brakes at high speeds, 70 mile an hour. Stops nice and straight, no pull.